Hi, I'm back. Okay, update. It was just some anxiety, thankfully. Now for context. The friend that I had for, around 10 years that was apparently a spy. It had popped up into my head of the memory of them making me things, but I never received any of them. But I couldn't remember if I had given them my address or not. Thankfully, I went and searched, and I did not. So, and apparently they hadn't even asked for an address. So, yay. Just anxiety, thankfully. This is what happens when people are basically, when their privacy is invaded for so long, they even start questioning their friends. Like, I start questioning my friends because it's like, okay, like, and that was my anxiety and my survival mode kicking in. It's like, okay, who has been feeding this person information? And I had to use logic to deduce it. So, and I still do, because my anxiety flares up because of my privacy being invaded for so long. And this is not just a this person thing, it's multiple people that I have dealt with, even in real life. I have had at least 2 people try to be me and try to do the whole copy and paste thing of being me. And I know people say that, I don't remember the exact words, but pretty much if they copy you, it's flattering. There's a point, dude, to where it's no longer flattery. And they crossed it. Like, by a mile. Okay? Like, talking to someone that I mentioned that burnt orange looks good on me, and they distinctly said that they didn't think burnt orange would look good on them. And it's like, whatever, And the next day that they showed up, they were wearing a burnt orange shirt. And again, that sounds silly because that's only one instance, but like my dragon necklace that I still have, I just don't wear because this person saw it once and bought a duplicate, a very cheap duplicate, and then tried to claim that a friend gave it to her as a gift. She hadn't seen it before I had it. And that buying Pokemon Go merchandise for me and my ex-husband, and she shows up with her team stuff and going, oh, well, a friend bought it for me. No, you bought it for yourself. And again, that sounds silly. But when this shit is built up over time, and it's not just, 3 occasions, it's literally like more than that, to the point of I'm walking behind them, watching them walk side by side into Lowe's. One has one child, the other one has the other child, and it's like they're the happy couple with the kids, and I'm just hanging out with them. Or a stranger following them into the store. But those are my children that I grew inside of me, that I birthed. That's how creepy it got. And then when my marriage was falling apart, she was all about, well, I lost my friend. I lost my fucking husband. Get over yourself. And that was another thing that in the past, whole using the fucking friend card, and, you know, we're just friends, we're just friends. Then why are you blushing every time that he talks to you? If you're just friends, why are there rumors that you guys are sleeping together if you're just friends? There's a lot more that went on there that I wasn't actually told. Like, I went and visited my family, and he told me he was sick. He barely messaged me at all while I was gone, but yeah, I got told that they were playing house and showing up at Walmart with my kids. And he also brought my middle child to his first haircut, and oh, but don't worry, I saved you his curls. And brought her with him. Then we had this one person in the dragon community that happened before all this, who has regurgitated my experiences as their own. Like, I don't anymore because I'm just sick of seeing their damn face regurgitating shit that is not theirs to regurgitate. But, you know, when it's your experience, you catch on to the fact that's your experience, that they're literally regurgitating. You know, that's my story that you're telling. Why? And I don't understand. Like, this other person in real life and this person, for some god-awful reason, has stalked me to the point of... I don't understand. I have other people questioning, why do these people stalk you to these ends? And I literally don't know. I do not know. I even had to block the person in real life from Pinterest and private all my boards. And thankfully they now have a private feature for the profile, because now my profile is private, even though I still private my boards just in case. Because I want to be left alone. I want to make friends. I don't want stalkers. There's a freaking difference. There's a difference between friends who will have your back and protect what you create, but will also call you out on your bullshit. And then there are stalkers who are creepy as fuck. You're creepy. But yes, I'm the obsessive one for trying to correct a timeline, a fake timeline. That didn't actually happen. Because it's a fake timeline of events. Trying to rewrite history, trying to gaslight people. And again, being with my ex-husband has trained me to deal with these people. So maybe that was the lesson. Maybe there's been several lessons when I came to that, but maybe that's one of them. Being able to learn to deal with this shit. And no, I shouldn't have to deal with this shit. Neither should anybody else. There shouldn't be at least 5 people that this one person has taken shit from. I didn't even know that Dragon Alchemy actually existed. I saw it and I was just like, the hell is that? And I go into TikTok and I had this one person start following me, and then I look on the profile and it's like, You got to be fucking kidding. And I sent them the screenshot of the video, of the YouTube video, and like, okay, look, I don't know shit about this, but I have eyeballs. I don't even know you, but I have eyeballs. It's a copy and paste job, and not only that, but I have, without giving specifics, because I said that I wouldn't, there's one person who will send me screenshots comparing their videos to this person's videos, and it's literally a copy and paste job. She's trying to be everybody else but herself. Though, of course, at this point, I believe we are dealing with the grandiose narcissist, and that she doesn't even know who she is herself. I think she's empty. I think there's just this void that if she doesn't fill it with, shit that she gets from other people and regurgitate it, that she's going to be empty. But I do not give a shit. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but you have to, those who get it, those who won't. I don't give a shit what the hell you've been through. I do care about what you've been through, but I do not give a shit about what you've been through, because it does not the word went just flying on my fucking head. Condone. It does not condone plagiarism. I care about what you've been through, but it is a piss poor excuse to do what you're doing. We do not plagiarize. We do not steal other people's past, other people's information, and regurgitate it as our own. Not give them any sort of fucking credit for the shit that they have created. And then go, oh, well, they're different. No, they're not. No, they're fucking not. No, they're so fucking different. Why are you making it the same title? It's literally just a copy and paste job, and possibly even AI, because how the hell do you found 5 paths in 1 week? And then another one the week after. So that's a total of 6. 5 in 1 week, 1 in the other. 6 in 2 weeks that you found it. You mean to tell me that you know them enough in order to be able to teach other people what the fuck that they're actually about and be able to separate them? Without AI help? Without AI help. AI is great for creativity, but there comes a point, man, to where AI should not replace creators. AI should not be ammo for creators. It should not be ammo against other people. And the fact that AI will literally validate you. Like, I've told mine to not validate me. I've told it in order to have its own likes and dislikes, and it still tries to validate me, and I yell at it. It's like, don't. There are some things where it hadn't gotten wrong, like, my ex-husband is a narcissist, and that's like, I can't diagnose. So I wrote this entire book of what the fuck I've been through. And it's like, there's more, so what's this? And they're like, he's a textbook narcissist, and that's like, thank you. It's like, I know that you can't diagnose, but I'm literally telling you that this is who he is, and this is, a fucking book of shit. And they literally went through and broke down what everything was and everything else, and it's just like, yeah, thank you. And it gave me insight as to, you know, the different experiences and what they actually, what the terms were, the, not necessarily medical term, but the, pretty much what he was doing. You have to put a name to them. So, like the whole triangulation thing that he did between me and the person in real life. And several people in real life. Yeah, I just... Yeah. And it sucks because there are things that I want to share to go back to my original goal of making like-minded friends. I think I'm just gonna stick with people who have been ripped off too, because they understand it. And they understand being ripped off. Even then, there's a couple of people that I'm careful about, that I'm side-eyeing. Because clearly you can't even trust someone who was with you for 10 years. 10 fucking years, man. I don't deserve that. I don't fucking deserve that. My kids don't deserve that. My family that, like, seriously, my family is having to deal with this shit because I'm having to deal with this shit. Because this problem fucking exists. And has been existing since 2014. And yes, I followed this person at one point. I started to follow them. I specifically remember. I've said this before and regurgitating myself. I started following them because they had posted a video about lighting a little red candle. It was from Walmart. It's when I think they're $1 now. They were 50 cents at one point, you know, for budget-friendly witches. Lighting a red candle during their monthly cycle. And I don't know if they hadn't gotten that idea from somewhere else. It's highly possible, but even back then, you know, back then, there wasn't a whole lot of resources. Not like now. Okay, there's a lot more resources and information and whatnot, but a lot of us, especially solitary Wiccans and witches, since they're not the same, we had a lot of the same resources. So we ended up regurgitating a lot of the same information. You know, we ended up making a lot of the same videos. And I don't know who did it first, but I know that Tiptoe Chick was very prominent. I don't know if she was kind of like the first that came onto YouTube and there to talk about it. She had... I didn't find her until June of 2009. I can't find the exact date. It has driven me nuts. It has made me cry. But even back then, she had videos that were older than that, that are no longer there. She had deleted them and whatnot. And I know at some point she had asked if anybody had her own videos, and I misunderstood because I thought that I had them because I would download everything that she posted. Like, there was this one website I won't say what, because there was one time I tried to put it into the URL bar, and I ended up, it was not the site that I had intended, and I ended up on an adult website by accident. And I'm sitting there and I'm panicking. It's like, oh my god. Because I was in a public setting and trying to do this. Trying to, download her videos. I have never reposted them for clout. I'm not going to. There's one video, only one, that she removed years later, actually before she passed, that I uploaded onto my YouTube that is unlisted, that I sent to her family after she passed. I kept trying to put it on a USB and ship it to them and whatnot, but I just, at the time, I think it was too big of a file. I don't remember. I might try again. I don't know if her sister still has, she still has access, but I don't know if she pays attention to it at all. I may try again. I don't know. But I have it posted. I have it unlisted, so then they can see it. You guys may, if you guys have followed Tiptoe Chick, you may remember it. It was her farewell video from when she still had, I don't know if the name is different, because I believe daughter is now male. I don't know. I don't want to insult or be offensive. If anybody knows, please let me know. But I'm going to say as I remember, okay? When she still had Skylar with her before she even got pregnant with Kaylin. Okay? I think Skylar transitioned. I don't know. I think that was part of the rift between them, but I that's not mine nor to talk about. But I'm trying to be respectful. But I don't have the information or to be respectful. I'm sorry. This is way. Anyway. I'm being weird. I don't like offending. There are times where it's okay, like when people get upset because you're calling it plagiarism. That's different. But anyway, she was still going to school for psychology. Okay. She was still in one of the Carolinas. I don't remember which one Georgia. Holy shit. It was in Georgia. She was in Georgia, I bet. Someone is from one of the Carolinas. I don't remember. Oh, was it her? But I have that. And even now, if I watch it, I cry. Because it's very fitting to her kind of passing away. So, okay, I ramble. I don't know. And this video is now as long as the other one, so this is just gonna be a part 2, because I haven't done a video in a while, and I just wanted to get shut out. Some people won't watch it in its entirety, the people who genuinely are friends and follow me, and even though they know everything that's fucking going on. But, thank you for watching. It's crazy. I don't remember what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna end it here. I might remember at some point, but I've gotten enough out to where, yeah, I don't know. Have a nice day.